Okay. So am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next examples 5. Question is given a unity negative feedback control system has an open loop transfer function consisting of two poles, two zeros, and a variable gain. That is k. The zeros are located at -2 and -1, and the poles are at value is minus 0.1 and plus 1. Sorry. Using route stability criterion, determine the range of values of k for which the closed loop system has, this is 0, 1 and 2 poles in the right half plane, right half plane. So you have to given these questions. So first you have to read a unity negative feedback control system. It has an open loop transfer function consists of the two poles and also two zeros and a variable gain of the k. The zero are located in the -2 and -1. Pole is minus 0.1 and plus 1. So you have to calculate using the route stability criteria, determine the value, range of the value is k, which is the closed loop system that is 0, 1, 2 poles in the right half plane. So you have to given these questions and first you have to prepare the transfer functions that is a given equation. Okay. What I have to do? So we have to first written the equation that is the transfer function from the given values. So first that is k into s plus 1, then s plus 2. This is the basically two poles that is closed loop system that is 0, 1, 2, that is 1, 2. Another one This is S plus 0.1 and S minus 1. These are the basically two poles and these are the two zero. Okay, zero and poles. Okay, you have to given the value that is the 0, that is S minus 2. Okay, and this is the minus 1 and the poles is given that is minus 0.1 and plus 1. Now we have to prepare the characteristics equation. So characteristics equation of the system is given as, that is the 1 plus gs, that is equals to 0, and the value of gs, this is the value of gs. Okay, so easily you have to calculate it, that is 1 plus gs means this one, that is k into s plus 1 into s plus 2 divided by s plus 0.1 into s minus 1. Okay, this is equals to 0. Or you have to easily calculate these equations. So this is s plus 0.1 into s minus 1 plus this one k into s plus 1 into s plus 2, and this one is multiplied by 0, this is equals to, that is 0. Okay, up to this part it is clear, all of you? Is it clear? No one is response. Is it clear? Ashok Kumar?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So please respond, everyone. Okay, next. So we have to multiply this also. So the equation is coming, that is 1 plus k into a square plus 3k minus 0.9 into s plus 2k minus 0.1. This is equals to 0. You have to multiply this one, also this one. The required equation is coming this pattern also. Okay. Now, so you have to calculate the characteristics equation finally given to the values from here, applying the Routh criteria. Okay. Applying Routh criteria or Routh-Hurst criteria. So highest power, that is s to the power 2, then S1, then S0. So position is first S2, that is 1 plus k, and this one, that is 2k minus 0.1. Next, this is S1 position. This is the S1 position, that is 3k minus 0.9. Another position, that is blank, that is 0. And all of you learn, that is the calculation. This position, this is multiplied by this is minus this is multiplied by this is divided by this one. Okay, so you have to calculate it. The value is finally is coming from after calculation. This is 2k minus 0.1 and this is also 0. Okay, now one by one we have to calculate it. First, condition 1. No poles in right half plane or S plane, like same thing, that is system is stable. Okay, so that means this is k plus 1 is value is greater than equals to 0. So we written that is k is greater than is minus 1 from the required equations. Previous one you have to follow this one, then next and another one. So next is 3k minus 0.9. This is also greater than 0. So we have to calculate it. That is, this is k equals to 3k equals to 0.9. We have to calculate it. So I think the value is coming k is greater than 0.3. And also the value is greater than 0.3, k's value. Last one, sorry, 2k. This is 2k minus 0.1. This is also greater than 0. So 2k, this is equals to 0.1. So again, you have to calculate it, that is 0.05. Okay. So we have to calculate it from the first column is value, that is 1 plus k. Next one 3k minus 0.9. Another one is 2k minus 0.1. So value is coming in that part. Okay, so that means the value is k is greater than 0.3 in the positive region. Number 2 condition, one pole in right half S plane. Okay, that means one change, a change in sign is the first column, because here you can see this is the -1, then plus 0.3, that is one sign is changes. So that means one pole is present in the right half plane. So the range is -1, it is greater than, that is k less than 0.05. Number third, two poles in right half S plane. That means two changes in sign in the first column. Okay. The value is 0.05. That is also less than k, less than 0. Sorry, 0. So this is the basically required justification of the given answers. Okay. Is this clear, all of you? So this type of question is given from your semester questions paper. Is it clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So please everyone practice in your room. There are various types of examples that are present in the books also. Okay. Now we have to go the next topic, that is the Nyquist criteria. So this is the basically stability. This module we have to calculate it is a stability analysis of the control system. So first we have to apply the Routh criteria. Then we have to apply, that is the Routh-Hertz criteria. Then we have to discuss, that is the Nyquist criteria. So first of all, what is Nyquist criteria? Okay. So now we have to discuss the Nyquist criteria. So this Nyquist criteria, it is basically used to identify the presence of the roots of the characteristic situation of a given control system in the specified region of the display. Okay, so it is used to identify the presence of roots of a characteristic equation of a control system in a specified region of S plane. 1 minute. So, what is the Nyquist criteria? So, Nyquist criteria, it is used to identify the presence of roots of a given characteristic equation for a control system in a specified region of the display. Okay, so this stability viewpoint of the basic specified region, it is being the entered the right hand side beyond the imaginary axis of the complex of the state of the plane. So in this case, we have to calculate it, the Routh-Hurst criteria. This is basically same as to the Nyquist criteria. Okay, so although the purpose of using Nyquist criteria is similar to Routh-Hurst criteria, but the approach is different. Approach differs in following two respects. Following respects. First, the open loop transfer functions. This is OLTF. That means open loop transfer function. That means GS, HS is considered instead of closed loop characteristic situation. Closed loop characteristic equation This is 1 plus GS HS. This is equals to 0. Okay. And another one, number 2, inspection of graphical plot in the semi-log graph paper of GS HS for the open loop transfer function. It enables to get more than yes or no answer of Routh-Hart criteria method pertaining to stability of control system. Okay, so these are the basic. Some differs from the Nyquist criteria to the Routh-Hart criteria. So I am repeats once again. So what is Nyquist criteria? So it is also applicable for the stability analysis of a given control system. It is used to identify the presence of roots of a characteristic situation of a control system in a specified region of the state of the plane. So now this Nyquist criteria, it is basically differs from the Routh-Hart criteria for the given points. First one, the open loop transfer functions, that is GSHS, is considered instead of the, this is instead. I'm written once again. Instead of closed loop characteristic situations, that is 1 plus GSHS, that is equals to 0. Okay, so this is the first difference between the open loop and closed loop transfer function required to the Nyquist criteria also. And another one, when we have to graphically plotted these values, that is GSHS, okay, it enables to get more than yes or no answer of the Routh-Hart criteria method pertaining the stability of the control systems also. Okay, so now we have to take the one examples. The given fund diet is also clear. So number 1, let GSHS, the value is given, that is S plus 1.5, and this SB transverse in S plane along a line through points that is represent here SA equals to 1 plus G1 and SB, this is equals to this one value, that is 2.8 plus J 0.5 as shown in figure. Okay. So now you have to draw the two pictures. Then you have to clearly the idea of the what is the basic OLTF, that is open loop transfer functions in the S-plane equations. Another one is the GSHS plane. So now first this one, another also this one, and another one, this is something like that. So this is the imaginary axis and this is the real axis. This is also same to same. Imaginary and real axis. So this is the 0 and so on, 1, 2, 3, 4. First point we have to locate it. That is also this point. We have to connect it this point. Another point it is given, that is here, that is the 1, then 2, then 3, and so on. Another value it is also found in this region, in the real part. Just wait. Yes, any questions, anyone? We have to connect it. Again, this is also something like that. Okay, so this is the position of the SA, and value is given in the given questions, that is 1 plus J1. Another one, this is also SB, the value is 2.8 plus J 0.05. Okay. And these are the value of, this is J1, then J2, then J3, and so on. This is the position we have to name in here, that is NA. And this angle we have to represent here, that is phi of A. And this angle it is called phi of B. And this is the MB. Okay, this is the basically picture of the S-plane of a given equation. Now, when we have to, this is A, this is B, this is for the GSHS plane. Something like that. This point, another point is this one. We have to calculate it from here. This one. Center point is one also. Just wait. This point. So this is 0, then this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5, and so on. Okay, so this is the MA, and with the real axis, it is angle that is also 5A, and this is MB. This is the angle of 5B. SB and H of SB. And this is the equation of GSHS. First is G of SA and H of SA. Okay, so these are the basically two equations we have to draw here. One is the state of the plane, S plane, and another one is the GSHS plane. So this is the basically mapping from the mapping from S plane to GSHS S plane for GSHS. This is equals to S plus 1.5. Okay, so now you can see this is the basically imaginary axis and this is the real part of the axis. So we have to represent here first to one, that is SA, for the value is given here 1 plus J1, and another one is SB into the axis of the, that is SB is 2.8 plus 0.5. So this is the MA and this is the position of MB, which is represent the angle of the MA to the real axis is represent here phi A, and MB is from the real axis is angle is phi B. Okay, so now the value of the values of GS and HS. So here S means SA and that is the SA. Okay, and another one is SB. So that means we have to written here G of SB and H of SB are calculated below. So this is the G of SA, H of SA. The value is SA plus 1.5. So that means 1 plus J1 plus 1.5. So the value is 2.5 plus J into 1. This is the equation 1. Okay. So is this part all of you clear? So we have to put it the value from here. That is first one, that is SA plus 1.5. Here you can see you have to given the value equations. GSHS. Here S means first one we have to calculate for SA, and another one is we have to S is calculated for SB. So first we have to calculate GSA into HSA. So we have to follow the value S plus 1.5. So first we have to put at the value from here SA. The value is 1 plus J1. So 1 plus J1 plus 1.5 you have to calculate it, that is 2.5 plus J1. Okay. This 2.5, that means these are the basically 2.5. Okay. This is 1, 2, and this is the 2.5. Okay, this region 0 to 2.5, these are the first G of SA and HSA in the GSHS plane. Another one, this is the GSB. Everyone write your own name and roll number in the chat box. And Gautam is present.
Yes, sir.
You take a screenshot, okay? And after ending class, you have to check. So next, this is the
Yes, sir.
SB position. We have to put it GSB and HSB. The equation is also SB plus 1.5. Now we have to put the value of SB, that is also 2.8 plus J into 0.5. This is plus also 1.5. So you have to added this one. So value is coming, I think, 4.3 plus J 0.5. Okay. So this 4.3, 0.5 here you can see. These are the basically this position J, G, SB and HSB. This is considered a little bit as a 4.3. Okay. These are the basically 4.3 position. Okay, so this value we have to put it. One is the S plane, another one is the GS HS plane. Okay, up to this part it is clear, all of you. So now from this figure, this one and that is figure A and figure B, we have to locate it the S of the plane. That is also so from here the 0 of the transfer functions is shown at location, that is S equals to minus 1.5. Okay, and one phasor, first MA is drawn from the point S equals to minus 1.5. Everyone write your own name and roll number in the chat box also. To the point. Another one also phasor, it is MB, is drawn the value of the from the point, that is also GS HS at it. So we have to plot it these two value into the diagram. So we have to tell the value, that is 5B minus 5A. Okay. Is this part clear, all of you? Please read the books for the stability criteria calculations of the Nyquist criteria. We conclude the class today class also, and these topics we have to continue our next classes also. Okay. Is it clear?